Alright, welcome back once again to part 2 of making this light cruiser hull. Here's the progress so far. This is the bow that I made yesterday. Pretty sweet, very good. Yeah, so time to make the stern. So I'm just gonna get straight into it, I guess. I kind of want to maybe do that. That'd be cool. Let's do that. Okay. Yeah, I mean, as you can see, I've already laid this out. This was laid out yesterday when I made the bow, so you haven't missed anything early. It depends on how you see it. Anyway, I think I'm gonna have to do that or something similar to that. I could also there we go. Stormworks doesn't always cooperate. We could also do that. There we go. Do that. Or I could do bear with me. I could do it like this. And I think that'll be the best option, so we'll do that. Okay. Yeah. It always seems like the stern is going faster at first, but then it turns out it isn't. So we'll see how it is today. I don't know. Let's do this. This will be interesting. I've said in a previous video, I don't know which one, or I do know which one actually, because I've only got one other video on sterns. I said in that video that I'm not the best at making sterns, and I will stand by that statement. I really am not the best at making sterns. I'm pretty good though. You know, I figure it out, right? But I'm not like super great or whatever. I'm gonna not do what I was going to do because it's not gonna work, so we'll do that instead, I guess. Yeah, what the heck? What the heck, why not? It's only a stern, nobody's gonna look at it anyway. Yeah, no, that works. Yeah. No problemos over here, no. I don't know Spanish, so please don't mind my horrible attempt at Spanish. Yes. Moving on. Hull. All I do is hulls. And with good reason. I'm great at making hulls. And it's fun. What is there to life if you're not having fun? That's some good life advice right there. Try to always have as much fun as possible. That's what I'm doing right now. And I'm trying to share that fun with you. through this little YouTube video, and also I am trying to share my skill with you. Or, well, some people don't think it is a skill, or maybe they do. Maybe they're just jealous. Villager, stop leaving bad comments on my videos. I know you don't watch them anyway, so what does it matter that I'm telling you? I mean, you're not... don't say anything to him, right? Let me do that. But just like, what's the point? Like, you're not... Like, he keeps telling me, oh, your health is bad. He said in part 1 of this series that it looked like a guy with 200 hours made it. And I was like, what? No. No, you have 1,500 hours. Why don't you make something better, you know, if you think it's that bad? And obviously, well, he hasn't responded because he doesn't watch my videos. But yeah, it's just, I actually kind of pity it, you know. It's a shame, really. He's a really arrogant, and he's a bit of a prick. Yeah, I shouldn't talk about, or I shouldn't talk too much about him. But just like in general, just like, don't disrespect other people, especially when you personally don't care about what they do, and you have no reason to disrespect them, and yada 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 yada. And you don't, Villager, you don't even like the stuff that I do. You don't like World War II ships, you don't like ocean liners, you only like ugly modern cargo ships and 17th century sail ships and other sailboats in general. That is what you like. So stick to that and stop interacting with my content. What's your problem? How hard can it be? Seriously, bro. What are you doing? Just get out of my comment section, bro. Guys, just have common sense, and even if you hate something that somebody has made, don't disrespect it. Try to see if there's anything good in there, if there's anything good that can be credited, you know, give credit where credit is due, right? But also critique is very important, but don't be mean when you do it. And I know a lot of people are gonna hate me when I say it like that, because I am usually honestly quite mean when I give out critique, but that is also just the way critique works, and people are gonna get insulted no matter how you say it. But don't do what Villager does, is what I'm trying to say, because Villager doesn't care about anything. He is just self-obsessed, apparently. Like, he doesn't see anything good. All he sees is something that he doesn't like, and therefore it's ugly, it's bad, it must go away. That's how his mind works. And I probably accidentally insulted him at some point as well. I don't know, we had a bit of an argument like a week ago, and I don't think he's over it. We were just arguing about something stupid, like always. I always argue about the most stupid things. It's how I learn. Like, I don't only learn how to build hulls, I learn how to argue really well as well, you know. Like, I've learned so much through my years of being active in Stormworks Discord servers. I'm pretty good at arguing now, or especially compared with how I was in my first arguments. I was just making enemies left and right, you know. But now I'd say I'm pretty good at it. I usually win, or it just gets left. Like, everybody just gets bored of it, which is honestly maybe the better outcome. But I do enjoy winning. It is fun. You gotta agree, right? Winning is fun. Winning is always fun, no matter what it is. I hope you can tell what I'm doing. I did get a comment in the last video that just watching didn't help with building hulls, and you also like need to, or he said he needed to practice as well, and I completely agree. Practice makes perfect. That's what I told him. You need practice to become better. That's just the way it is, you know. But at least I'm glad he did seem like he actually watched the entire video. So that's a really good thing. I'm really grateful. I hope you're watching this one as well. Thank you for leaving good comments and all that. And yeah, you know, just practice. Like, I build a hull every once in a while. Like, as you can tell, I do have 7,000 hours. Like, you're not just gonna get really good over a day, but I hope my videos help. Because ultimately, that's basically the goal of this. Like, not only am I sharing what I'm doing, but I'm also sharing what I'm doing. Like, I'm sharing what I do when I build, and I'm like showing. I don't know where this sentence is going. The goal is to show that it doesn't have to be hard, that you can get good, or yeah, I'm just spitting bullshit, aren't I? But the point of the matter is just practice. Like, I've practiced. I have 7,000 hours in this game. I have like 10,000 hours in Minecraft. Obviously not all of that, and not all of these 7,000 hours either is hull building, but a substantial amount of it is. So you get better with experience. That's just the way it is. So the more you practice, you know, the better you're gonna get. That's how it works, right? So at the end of the day, like, what are you waiting for? Like, I'm not telling you to throw your life away or anything, right? That would be quite stupid, really. But like, at least if you want to get better, then you also need to try. Like, you're not just gonna get that much better with time. Like, you need to actually put in the effort. Effort matters always, no matter what it is. That's what I always try to tell people. Like, sure, that's really good, but if you did this, if you just did this one extra thing, if you just put this tiny little amount of effort in, just a tiny amount of extra effort, it will look so much better. And usually they don't listen, because sometimes I'll admit I sometimes say it in a mean way, and in that case, I'm sorry. I don't intend to be mean. I'm genuinely trying to help you. I can just come across as a bit mean sometimes. But that's just the way I am. But like, I promise my advice works. All right, like, it's what I do. And look at my builds. You know, almost everyone says my builds are great. So my builds are probably great. You know, I'm not saying that because I think my builds are great. I do think they are great, but I'm not saying that to be like a prick or anything. I'm just saying that because not only is it my opinion, but it's a lot of other people's opinion as well. So maybe it's true. That's what I'm trying to say. So just put in the extra effort, because after all, why shouldn't you put in the extra effort? What is preventing you from doing that? But it does not. Whatever. Whatever. Yeah, I know this doesn't look very smooth on the inside, but it's just optimization. That's what it is. No, this hollow's not done, by the way. Not quite yet. I know I'm already making the floor, and that's usually the last thing I do. But there's a tiny little thing in the bottom there that I gotta do. That if you watched my destroy video and the tiny little build video that I made like 3 days ago, I do the same thing, but at a much smaller scale. I actually highly recommend watching that because it's very short, but it's also really informational for small hauls. Like, a lot of people build small boats, and that's great. Like right now, this is a really big ship. This is 83 meters long. That is way longer than the normal workbench, and it's, well, yeah, it's like almost, I don't know. It's big, right? It's really big. There, you can make bigger ships. You can make ships that are over the maximum XML workbench size if you wanted to. Like, there's nothing preventing you from doing that. You can still make ships in multiple pieces, right? So you can make huge ships, but this is still pretty big, which means it's still pretty informational for people that want to make big ships. Yeah, I'm done. I've completely lost my train of thought, to be honest. I don't know where I was going with that. Anyway, I'm thinking if I want what's it called, a centered rudder, or if I want 2 rudders on the side, because I'm obviously gonna have 2 propellers. Could have 3 propellers, that'd be kind of cool. No, I'm gonna have two propeller shafts, 2 propellers. So it would make sense if I had 3 rudders, or 2 rudders as well. But I could also have a centralized rudder. Why I'm thinking about that is if I want to do something like this, and basically have the rudder like be attached, like, you know, have one of these kinds of things, you know, something like that. Oops. Yeah, I don't know. Those rares are really cool. But, no, let's go with 2 rudders. Because it's also cool. And stuff. Yeah. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. I want you in my room. Here we go. Are we done now? No, absolutely not. We need to smooth this thing out. It's just a brick. So let's begin. Yeah, that's not gonna work. I mean, it could, but no. There we go. Just make the bottom of that weight blocks right away. Because why the heck not? There we go. Are we done now? No. It's still not smooth. It needs to be smooth all the way, you know. So if once again, I'm gonna bring it up a lot of times. I feel. Watch my destroy videos. They're just called what 7,000 hours of hull building looks like. Watch those, because then you know exactly what I'm doing right now. Come on. Yeah, I highly recommend checking out my content, because I enjoy numbers. No, but in all seriousness, like, why wouldn't you? I mean, if you're watching this one, you're obviously here for advice or something. Maybe you're just here for content. It is content, so congratulations, you found it. But no, like, seriously, you're here. Watch it. There's no reason not to. So, go ahead. Although I'm literally just gonna do the exact same thing. Or not the exact same thing, but pretty much the exact same thing. Like I said, my sterns are basic. They are very basic. I'm not a good stern builder, I told you. But I try, you know, I try. I kind of regret doing this. Maybe it sounds like I'm doubting myself right now. I'm not doubting myself. I'm just telling you, like, I'm probably the best on the platform. On YouTube, I'm probably the best hull builder in Stormworks, at least. But I'm not even, like, close to being super good or whatever, you know, like, I'm not super special. I'm just a random hull builder that decided to make YouTube videos. Like, I'm skilled, right? But I'm not perfect. My sterns are not that good. That's what I'm saying. But by all means, they're still really, they're definitely far from bad. So, you know, it's still good advice if you can see what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Sometimes I really don't. Sometimes I have no clue. I mean, because that works, but that also doesn't work. It doesn't add up. What if I did this? And no. Yeah, what the heck? I guess. Why not? Oops. Man, I could barely tell what I'm doing myself. No wonder you guys aren't able to tell what's going on all the time. Cause I'm not. I'm kind of able to tell. I'm pretty much able to tell what's going on. Like, I know what I'm doing, right? But it's hard to see, so I don't blame you. That's what I'm trying to say. $25. Like 10 minutes ago, I was done with the floor. It was like 8 minutes ago, maybe. And I'm still working on the stern. Can you imagine that? Like, sterns take not that much time until you get to this part, which is the difficult part. Then they suddenly do. Out of nowhere, you're just stuck. But yeah, you know, it's all just part of the practice. I'm not really good at making sterns, so I'm making sterns so I can practice. Genius, huh? Isn't it? Oh, something like that then. Yeah, okay. Final. There we go. Final lock. Perfect. Now I just need that little stripe over there. There it is. Continue this all the way around. Waterline for the win. And there we go. Beautiful. No, it's not. It's not beautiful. I'm not good at making sterns. But it's good enough to my standards because I don't really care that much about sterns. Nobody really cares about sterns. Like, unless it's like an ocean liner or whatever, like, nobody's gonna care about it. Goddamn painting glitch. And you're only gonna look at the above water part anyway, which is just completely fine. This is what it looks like from above. Like, you can't see anything anyway. Let's put it in the water. Should I do a flow test? It's not gonna flow very well. It's always uneven. It's probably too heavy on the stern. It always is. Yeah, look at that. Oh, it's actually pretty even though. It's actually, what the heck? Oh, it's floating so well. It's like perfect. How? This is the first time I've perfectly guessed the weight of a ship, or the buoyancy or whatever. Doesn't that look so good though? I think it does. You know, I was kind of doubting the bow yesterday after I was done with it, but now I really like it. So yeah, I mean, there's these 1x2 wedges. They're kind of, they're a little bit annoying, but you know, it's whatever. There's not really a better way to solve that, unfortunately. So yeah. Anyway, that's it. I guess I'll see you in the next video, whenever that's gonna be. It's probably not even gonna be on this haul. Maybe it is. I don't know. By the way, I'm gonna sell this in the SMH Discord server, so keep an eye out if you're in the server. Because it will be sold. The destroyer hull is already being sold. I've sold like 3 or 4 hulls already. It's, you know, business is booming. You know, it's the most sold patent in the new patents forum thing. So yeah, the thing's going great. Here it is from above. I haven't even showed you what it looks like from above. It's pretty straight, but that's just stormworks for you. Kind of looks like a pencil. Whoops. But from the sides, it looks great, and that's all that matters. From below, it looks pretty good, and that also does matter, just not as much. I should have ended this video like 2 minutes ago. See you later, guys.